Hi everyone, it's Sue with Ully Designs and Ully World blog, and I'm here today with a flip fold card that I made using the new Frank Garcia Buttons and Keepsake collection card class kit from Spellbinders. And to make the card, I used the Couture dress form die. You can see what they look like. And in my blog post, I talk about practice on a piece of scrap for this specific cutting method, because you're going to do what's called a partial die cut. And you can see on this one, because you're using two different dies, the dress form and then the dress, you want to make sure you cut the same side. That's what happened on this piece. I cut the dress form on this side, and then I cut the dress. I got the plates mixed up. So not to waste pretty paper, I ended up using it to cut other things. So when you go to cut, you're going to fold your paper in half so that you get your center line. Then you're going to put the dress form on, and then you will put your cover plate over. Actually, it would be this side, be on your right side. You always want to put your plate on the right side because that's the side that you want to have cut. So once you get that, as you can see on this one, has a little bit of the leg, and you can see the dress form cut primarily to that point. I did have to cut a little bit to get the neck part to go. And then you're going to put down the dress form. Again, you're going to put the plate on the right side and run it through, and that's how you're going to get this. Now with this card, I got really lucky when I cut first try the dress, that when I folded this back, it had this beautiful, it was just perfect alignment for how I wanted to do it. But on the other side, I did cut, and it's actually cut in several pieces using the scraps I had, but this is how I got my dress form and everything to glue up correctly, was by gluing the form down and then the dress over it so that my cuts don't show up. On this one, it's going to be too evident. So we are going to turn this over. I'm going to fold that back just because it will make it easier to see. I'm going to glue on my dress form. As you can see, I just used some of my scrap. Now on this one, I am actually going to glue a dress on both sides. So this will be the front of our card at this point, and I should have glued down before that glue dries. I need to glue down the card. And forget glue down. And that's how we did our dress form flip card. I would trim this part down so that I can have the 4 1/4 inch card all the way across. And on my card that I made, I just used some washi tape, which is Craft Consortium At Home in the Wildflowers tape. And there had some pink that went beautifully with some of the things, the little flowers in the kit. I tied a string on here. It goes all the way across. I used the glimmer press system to foil the sentiments and just hid the happy birthday underneath and put a few of the gold pearls, half pearls on. And that's how I made the card. And to connect the back piece, which is a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, I just used washi tape to be my hinge. And then I just used it elsewhere to decorate. And that's my card for the Frank Garcia Buttons and Keepsakes collection from Spellbinders. I hope you enjoyed this and got some inspiration, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.